Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Squinch Mini Pendant 161150. Cute pendant. We have it on display on the first floor of our showroom. I'll get into that later. So the size of this fixture, 14 inches tall, 2.6 inches by 2.6 inches. So you basically have the bottom of the fixture to the top where the cable starts. And then the 2.6 by 2.6 is that metal part in the middle. That is the squinch part of this. And what that does is it shields your eyes from the bulb. It's also a decorative piece of forged metal. It's really beautiful. So let's get into the different ways you can use this. Actually, before we do that, let's talk about overall height. So when we talk about overall height, we're talking about from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling. And this is cable hung, and so you can get a pretty broad range easily. So the shortest this can be as standard product is 18 from the ceiling down. Longest it can be is 76 inches from the ceiling to the very bottom of the fixture. If you need this longer than the long, just drop me a quick note and I can look into that for you. It's not a big deal. We do customs every single day. So now let's get into how this can be ordered. If you're on the page for this on our website, look over on the right hand side under where it says choose your finish, and you're going to see it's going to give you the option to do a round canopy or rail track. So if you watch some of the videos on other cable hung fixtures, I kind of go through a lot of that rail track information. So the regular canopy is going to be a 5.5 inch round canopy, the one that's in the picture next to me that's about this thick. So it's this thick because it has to hold the transformer to transform the voltage from regular household voltage down to low voltage. It makes this completely, even safer than a lot of other fixtures. That's the whole idea when you have these cable hung fixtures. And then on top of that, you are going to have the option to order this in something called rail track. And rail track is there's no canopy then. What it has is a connector, the one that's in the picture next to me, and then that's going to be able to connect into canopies that you can buy from another company called Tech Lighting. So Tech Lighting, if you Google it and go look at all their different canopies, and you'll notice there are round ones, there are straight ones. They might have them in S's or circles, all kinds of stuff. But they own the patent on the canopy part of this. So Hubbardton Forge can make the fixture that goes into their canopies, and how they do that is they offer that rail track connector at the top. You're going to be trimming the wire after you get it to your desired length, and that's how you're going to get it to be where you want it to be. Okay, so moving on from there, why don't we talk about finishes on this? So if you're on our website, do me a favor, go over on the left-hand side of the screen. There's a Finishes Help Guide, and click on that. There's a video on this, but I don't think you really need to watch it. Just scroll down a little bit, and you're going to see this colored chart with finishes on it, and you're going to see two on there. One is going to be soft gold, one is going to be vintage platinum, and you can click on either of those pictures, and you'll get a more broad picture of different things in those two finishes. So just don't forget, you only get two finishes on this fixture. It's going to be vintage platinum or soft gold, and there's some samples of those right next to me here. Beyond that, let's talk about the bulb on this. So this is going to be using a GY 6.35 socket, and that's going to be in the picture right here. And then the bulb on it is a T4 50 watt max low voltage halogen, also pictured. And you'll notice there's little prongs on the top of that go into the two holes in the socket. They dim beautifully and they throw great light, and it just can't say enough about them, right? So anyway, like I said, put it on a good dimmer if you want to use this. It's easy to get the bulbs. This does not ship with the bulbs. I get my bulbs for our showroom on Amazon. I also get them on 1001 Bulbs. Get them online. It doesn't make sense to go out to the big box stores when you could just order a bunch of them for so inexpensive, so cheap, basically. So, okay, moving on from there, we talked about rail track, we talked about the size of the fixture, we talked about the finishes, we talked about the socket, and that's really about all you can talk about on this fixture. So, another thing I wanted to have you do, though, is if you're back over on our website on the page for this, under those pull-down menus, scroll down a little bit, and you're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF. Do me a favor, click on that for me. That's going to show you the installations instructions that are going to be in the box for this fixture. It's going to show you how that round canopy goes onto your 4-inch junction box. It's going to show you, more details on rail track. It's going to show you how the fixture goes together. It has a white, it doesn't have a white piece of glass on this. So it's clear glass. Clear glass is going to show you how the glass works, where the bulb goes, how the socket works, all kinds of great information in those installations instructions. So kind of bring those up when you're kind of watching this video and go back and forth and get yourself acquainted with the fixture. Alrighty, so we have this on display on the first first floor of our showroom. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. You can see a what's on display page. It's over on the left-hand side of your screen. So click on that. You'll see everything that is here before you guys come. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, so you can call me if you need to, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. We also have a clearance center here, and that stuff is 75% off MSRP. Awesome deal. It's showroom samples, discontinued things, and returns, but you have to come here to use it. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from Handmade in Vermont, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii, no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. Some bigger items don't come back. We're always going to tell you about that ahead of time, and it'll be on our website. On the page, it'll be a detail on the page for whatever you're looking at. Those are generally big things on big pallets, just FYI. We also offer a rush program. Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock anything. No dealer stocks anything. That's how you get all these different options to play with. Everything is made to order. Their normal production time on this fixture is going to be about 3 to 4 weeks in production time. We can cut that time in half, and it's very inexpensive. It's even more inexpensive if you order multiples of the same thing. So 2 identical things, 3 identical things, the price per piece for rush just drops like a rock. So if you want to know more about that, just drop me a quick email. So I think we covered everything we need to. If I forgot anything, let me know. Thanks for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.